Welcome. As we begin our insanity today and our Monday here at Chibilla Games. Uh, as we get ready next week, either today or next week, in a night before now, we will be at 2,000 games, which will be very exciting. We're going to see which one it gets because things change and happen so quickly. But last where we left off, uh, here in the Blue Rose, after a harrying experience through the campuses, trying to realizing that possibly they were set up by Nurse, our heroes have scattered and been on the run, find themselves at 404, place where many students had vanished. It seems to have an eerie pulse about it. Through a harrowing near death lies maybe Sally. Various memories and people seem to be inhabiting the body that was once simply lies. Possibly brought on by the faint heartbeat, too, as the undead condition has been slowly seeping away from lies as well. And certainly has not been as big a factor here in Five Banners High. In the meantime, Kelly is still under suspicion of treason and murder, as this charge seems to extend to the whole crew here. As under this duress, they are trying to find out exactly what is happening. And I've uncovered some major clues, but have yet to piece them fully together. So, in 404, the hallway, it has been dark, and the person you know as Lies has just vacated the area from you, running down with doors closing and going into a place you're not sure what room or hallway they have darted down. In the meantime, Ace and Peridot, you are safely in detention, having successfully forged the names of your compatriots so that at least the record will show, if not people's eyes if they check underneath the bed, what would occur. So, what would everyone like to do?
I think like every 5 minutes, Peridot checks the clock, realizes that it's only been 5 minutes, and she's like, just like fretting a little bit, like, why aren't they back yet? There was a big explosion. It has to be them. Who else would set off a huge explosion in the middle of the night? / afternoon. Almost night. Us. And since it wasn't Ace and I, it was definitely Lies, Kelly, and Nayland. And then she'd peek out the window. Still sees people running about. So they haven't been caught yet. Are they okay? What's going on? Started screaming.
If they were dead, we'd probably know about it.
You're right. A teacher would come back and report it. Or something. Maybe.
I mean, it'd be pretty prevalent, everything going on with our situation, so yeah. I mean, it also could have been bad enough of an explosion that they can't confirm it yet, but, no need to worry.
I'm more worried about what will happen if they run into that big guy. Remember the big guy that was that came with, I think it was Professor Opal was the one who was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the one who will do whatever is necessary.
Yeah, that would be problematic. I have the feeling that he's more of the ask questions later kind of guy, and maybe not even ask them at all if he feels like it.
Yeah.
All right. As it's happening, is Lies doing anything?
Yeah. So we cut to seeing Lies, or Sally at this point,
Yes.
who literally thinks she's Sally. She has spent 2 more stress, technically, not realizing that she's stressing herself out, but she thinks she's still phasing through building walls because that was her power back in the day. So she's technically running away from these supervillains that are chasing her now in her mind when one's tried to assault her.
Yeah.
And she's now phased through one wall, and she's done it a couple times, and she doesn't even know where she is. And she finally gets in a corner and tucks herself into a closet, and she just freaks out and just kind of sits there and kind of places her hand next to her ear like she would normally back in the day and goes, Erica, I don't know if you can hear this, but I'm under attack. I think I'm at my house. They're after me. There are 2 of them. They come for me. You have to save me. But as she's doing this little vine, I'm going to roll for this. So that is going to be, and I'm going to spend a hope here. So that will make it, because I needed a 12 and I got a 13. As I tell myself, I'm fine. It's fine. I have Erica. She's going to come help me. But we see this little blue rose vine extend and technically reach out, and the message goes to not Erica, but
Indeed, as you think of Erica, there's a flash of the Blue Rose network trying to find a friend. And Peridot, you look and you see vines growing upon your arm. And what's the message they receive again?
Erica, I'm in the house. The 2 villains are after me. They've come for me. You have to come save me. You have to, please hurry. I'm all alone. I can't do this.
Ace! I just heard Lies. She messaged me, and there's villains chasing her. Anyway, she's in a house.
House.
Yeah.
Are there houses here?
Well, there's buildings. Maybe it's dark. Think. There's the Dapple Court that they went to. What's over there?
What'd she call you?
Actually, now that you mention it, yeah, she called me Erica.
So Ace
know who
and
that is.
Lies actually did once have a conversation about this. So he would know. Okay. That's weird. That is someone she knew from Earth. At least I think it is. So she's clearly having some kind of freak out.
Okay. Well, the fur vault isn't big enough to be considered a house.
probably not noticed, or they would have just brought them back here. So it has to be somewhere that people aren't.
Wait. You don't think they went into 404, do you?
Given that our last idea was to go into the silent one, I would not be surprised.
Okay. Well, do you think we should go through the drain to get out? They'll probably see us if we climb out the window.
Yeah, I mean, there might be a storm exit down somewhere. But I guess, yeah, we should probably just take the drain, keep it open for our way back.
It sure is great that they fixed it from last time.
All right. So, what are you attempting to do?
We're attempting to sneak out the way. Remember, we originally snuck in here through like the storage, like the sewer drain. We're gonna sneak out the same way.
Okay. Yes, that puts. Well, that was highly dangerous, if you remember.
Yes.
Okay, just as a reminder. Okay.
Or we could try climbing out the window. Those are the only other. I think those are the only two choices we got because we can't go out the front door.
You're free to do whatever you want. I just want to make sure we were.
Well,
It.
hold up. I guess I could make myself look like one of the teachers and escort you out.
But you'd have to come from the outside to get me, because there's somebody they have a changing guard on the outside. Wait, if you jump out the window and then come around as a person and then come get me, then it works that way.
I could just try to lie, but that works too. I think we'll be fine sneaking out the window together. You're pretty tiny. I should be able to make sure you don't get caught.
Yeah.
Just trying to do.
We're instead going to try to climb out the window.
Just sneak
Okay.
out, yeah.
Remind me, this is Alphys Athenium?
Yes.
Okay.
And since we are going to the 404, we are just going out the a window closest to that if possible.
Okay. In that case, Ace, why don't you lead with a finesse, please?
No problem. I'm gonna spend a hope to use my.
It's up to you, Peridot. You could do hope to give advantage if you wanted, or not.
I think instead I'm going to give you a prayer dice.
Yes.
And that is a D what again that I can add?
You can add a +4.
+4.
I'm going to give you one of the big ones.
I got a 20 with fear, but I'm gonna mark a stress to cancel out the fear to make it a hope instead.
Very nice. All right. In that case, push yourself out the window very carefully as you softly fall into the trees below, able to jerry rig, and um, you can see where you're able to find where there's will look like runes that are sent to activate should the window be pushed too far. You're able to slowly move those runes up to keep the equidistant, kind of detaching them um, from the window and slowly going up. And find yourselves just across the way. Only the waterway between you and 404, which at this point is easy enough to cross as you begin to make your way here. As you get to the door, you find it closed and locked.
I could try to pick it.
Is it like a regular door lock or like a padlock?
It's like a door lock.
Okay. I say go for it because the only thing I'm good for is blasting that lock to pieces. Or break through a window.
So take out some tools and begin to tinker at it. First, he takes his time to kind of look inside, see. Sorry. See what kind of lock it is before he goes for it. Is it a magical lock by any at all, or no? Just like a normal lock.
Bernadette, I would say yes, indeed. It seems to glow with a bit of magic energy.
Okay, so I don't have advantage on it. Cool. I will spend a hope for my thing. 24 with fear.
Okay. Then you kind of open as you see. It does look like the lock begins to bolts itself begin to move and change as you're trying to get the perfect orientation until finally it opens and you can see a room before you that is covered in white sheets, overlaying looks like various furniture or other devices. There's a door kind of opposite this one. And there's extraordinary amount of dust.
Does it look like anybody came through here, like footprints in the dust, or like maybe if somebody was injured?
Now you can tell.
Peridot kind of like waves a hand in front of her face because I figure there'd be like kind of when we open the door, there's like this kind of like the way air kind of gusts through an empty room and it kind of riles up the dust a little bit. And she's like, it doesn't look like anybody's been in here for years.
So sorry, my dog was freaking out. Can you repeat that?
Me or Matt?
Like you?
Me?
Yes.
Peridot kind of like waves a hand in front of her face through the dust, and is like, "It doesn't look like anybody's been in here for years, but this is the only house-like place close enough."
He's just gonna yell, "Hello!"
All right, you yell out. And I'd say lies from above you. You hear this odd yell, these voices yelling from somewhere in rooms in a floor above where you are.
Hello? The room above me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to... Is there stuff to look in this room that I could make, like I could crawl up to go through the floor? Like if I had to make an improvised ladder in this room, could I find the stuff to do it with?
Yeah, there seems to be enough strange things, like you could pile things together, old bed frames and desks.
So, some people might hear rumbling down the hall, but yes, there's some crash, and then Liz takes another stress and is going to come up through the floor of the room.
All right, so Ace and Peridot, you watch as his lies just comes right suddenly through the floor.
Ah!
The door
Where's
you
Erica?
came in shuts. Lies yells,
Send you
"Where's
guys?
Erica?"
You guys friends? Or is she busy? There's 2 supervillains here.
Yeah, we're friends of Erica's. She sent us to get you. You're Sally, right?
Yeah.
All right. Get here.
What?
Sorry, Molly, you go.
I don't remember, but was Lias like really injured from the explosion? Like I know everybody had taken some damage, and Lias had gotten the amnesia, but like how physically hurt is she?
If you're trying to heal her, I'm going to ask you to please try at this
Okay,
moment.
then yes, she would, because if she sees like she's going along with Ace of the whole Erica thing, because she has no idea what's going on other than Lies has lost some memory. She is
And-
confused. I don't know who this Erica person is, but Ace says he knows what's going on, so I'm gonna go along with it. But Liz is injured, so I'm gonna heal her. So he's like, "Oh, you don't look so good. Just hold still. I'm gonna fix you." And Peridot's gonna put her hands on your shoulders, and you're gonna feel like this kind of like warmth as like her hands light up and glow underneath them, and you're gonna get 2 hit points back.
Your magic doesn't work on lies anymore. You notice now up closer, since you're the first person to get closer and touch her, there's no heartbeat now. You see that black eye that she has is a sunken, empty eye socket. You see her stitch marks are more like actual recently stitched on marks.
Uh-oh.
I don't think you're that good at healing people. Are you sure you guys are friends?
Yeah, you're trust me. And I'm sorry, I can't right now remember your superhero name when you were alive, but you did tell Ace it. So Ace will say it.
Oh, I suppose you must be,
No.
since you know that identity.
No.
Well, then that means you guys are here to help me stop the villains now, right? I have backup. We can do this.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm not much of a fighter. I was just more here to see what happened.
I think they're here to hurt Mother.
Mother's
That's why
here?
they're here. Yes, that's why they came. They're not after me, they're after Mother. They must be. Mother said the people would come for her one day.
And she's here.
Huh?
Mother, are you sure Mother's here?
Mother's always here. Why would Mother not be here?
Can you take us to her?
We have to stop them first.
Well, that's what we'll do. If we know where they're we don't know where they are, but we know where they're going, to Mother. So if we take us to Mother, then we'll be able to stop them.
I can try. Isaac's just gonna open the door and start walking around. It does the door open, actually.
So not the door that they came in. But you opened the door they came in. You realize you opened up and it's a closet.
Did you guys come from here?
Well, I thought we did, but clearly not.
Well, maybe we'll try this one.
Parados, like during like the whole conversation between Sally and Ace, Parados be kind of like looking at her hands, just going like, "What do you mean my magic's not working?" And then she keeps like activating, like channeling her magic through her like magical weapon and stuff, and like it's very obviously working, and it's just like, what happened? What has this place done to Lies? And then when she hears like the opening of the door and it's like a closet or something, she's gonna be like, "What do you mean the door's not there?"
The door's there, it just doesn't lead to the right place.
But we just came through it.
I say I hate magic.
Are there windows in this room?
Here, yeah.
We're just gonna go over to the window and like look through it. Does she see like the outside campus at all?
She does.
Okay. Can I try opening the window?
Try the window. It seems like it's stuck fast. You'll see up here, it's a little barred, like it wasn't quite meant for opening. but the most it seems like at one time it kind of opened maybe about like 3 or 4 inches to allow air to come through.
Peridot's very like comedically trying to open it, and then she kind of like falls backwards, and she's like, "Ugh, okay, we can't go through the windows. Maybe the door that leads out of here is somewhere else in the house." And we just need to find it.
I mean, yeah, we need to find a way out of here, but it's got to be somewhere. We got to also find these villains, you know.
I bet the supervillains are stopping us from leaving. They're probably the ones doing it with their powers. So we must take them out first. Miles just totally continues to walk out of the room.
Okay. All right. As you walk out of the room, you see the hallway here overrun with thick thorns. With buds of what appear to be a yellow flower. We'll go back down to Nayland and Kelly.
Nayland's been marching down the hallway, jiggling every handle she could find.
Kelly has not. I think the moment that she heard like the slams or the doors or whatever, she stands still, listens, and feels for the draft of air, feels for movement, listens for strange house noises, and as she moves about, maybe her hand might find a piece of furniture. And it was mentioned that there might be dust, so if there's dust, she might be looking for areas where there's not dust, maybe where something was brushed or moved or fell, as she like she's making her way around. And I feel like she isn't really relying too much on her cane in here. Something about this just makes me feel like she is walking more as if she knows where she's going, even if she doesn't.
Kelly, can you focus? We have to find where Lies Sally ran off to.
Quiet. Well, you can go look, but I feel like there's something here.
Something like what?
Alan, I want you to close your eyes.
Does this feel like the time for this?
So it's the time for this for me.
All right, that was insensitive. I'm sorry. Okay. She'll walk over to Kelly and close her eyes.
What do you feel?
Stressed.
Okay, I want you to imagine being in a room, not the room wherever you were. Okay, so I'm going to spin you, and she kind of takes hold of your shoulders and starts spinning you around and around. Okay, now, eyes closed. I want you to decide where the door is. Where's the door, Nayland?
Malin will try and let her instinct guide her hand as she walks towards somewhere and reaches out, hoping there's a door there.
Give me an instinct check.
And I am helping her.
Spending your hope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! I have a critical success.
Nice.
And I rolled a 6 on the help die. So that's pretty cool. For a total of 27.
Nice. All right. So 27 plus your crit. You reach out as you're just trying the different doors. And the one you feel a sharp pin pricks into your hand. And as you open your eyes, you realize it is covered by these small thorns on a vine.
Shit. Kelly, there's vines here.
Vines. Kelly holds up her hand and she reaches toward where we had walked.
All right.
Malin will try and guide her hands to a part that doesn't have thorns.
I think as you reach out, you can see like all around the doorknob there are thorns. So you can decide kind of what you want to do here.
Well, I know Kelly's reaching for the doorknob.
Yeah, well, she has your hand right now.
Careful. It's covered in thorns. Something's growing out of this door.
Good.
But she'll let you touch it?
You can feel the thorns.
Okay, I kind of just grab that doorknob and I try to twist it.
Kelly!
All right. As you do, you feel the thorns almost grow and hit into your hand. And please mark 2 stress.
Okay. Did the doorknob move at all when I was doing
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, so it kind of turns and it opens.
There we go. It was fun.
You have a weird definition of fun.
This place, I feel like I've been here before, Nayland. I just don't remember when.
I don't really know what to do with that.
Well, we're gonna walk through this door is what we're gonna do. Kelly starts to move toward that door that
Okay. As you open the door, here you see a stairway Nayland, that he slowly kind of winds kind of narrowly up. It's almost opens the door and it goes into like the style of very steep, almost lighthouse like metal stairs. Made of what seems to be pure iron. And they are riddled with thorns and vines.
The vines seem to be going in this direction, or is there another way that the vines are also going?
Well, you can tell it looks like they grew from the top down.
Okay. The vines, they go up these stairs. Just be careful. Maybe, and she'll try and take Kelly's hand because she doesn't want her using the banisters. They're covered in vines and thorns.
Kelly's going to try to free her hand.
I'm just trying to help.
Nayland, I can do this. And she'll start walking up.
Nayland follows after her.
You know, Nayland. I was thinking about what you said.
Oh, yeah?
About
Good
Goose.
thing. Oh.
Did you really mean it?
Which part?
Do you think he is the one who has been, framing me?
I really have no idea. But I can't rule him out.
Well, I think I know how to find out.
Okay. How?
It's going to require that I talk to him.
Okay. And then?
And, well, I know there's certain buttons I can push, and I'll get certain reactions. And if he's hiding something, I'll know. And then nothing.
Okay, whatever that was.
Do
Look,
you-
Kelly, I mean,
Do you think this stairwell is going to take us to the ceiling?
don't change the subject. What was that? What were you
What?
going to say?
What were you going to say?
Well, no, what were you going to say? I asked first.
Okay, I was going to ask about the ceiling, but
I
feel like-
agree that. No, you go.
okay. Well, I was just going to say I think I know we're getting close to the thorns.
All right, never mind. I'm going to go. What makes you think that Goose can't play you just as well as you can play him?
I can figure him out. I have one trick up my sleeve, and believe me, when I play it, I'm going to know.
If you play it, is he going to know you're onto him?
He won't know, not until it's too late. and then I'll make sure he pays.
Okay, but if it's not him, are
If
you
it's-
like wrecking your sibling relationship?
Well, if it's not him, then I have nothing to worry about.
All right, what are you trying to say about the ceiling?
Well, I was just wondering if we're heading up and heading toward the ceiling of wherever we are, it might be our only chance of getting out of here.
Is this your way of trying to get on the roof?
No, what I'm saying, Nayland, is I don't think we're supposed to be here. Not yet. I think we're here too early.
Okay. Cryptic. I mean, but it let us in, right? It like wanted us to come in.
What's that supposed to mean?
That it wanted us to come in, and the door
So-
opened for.
Wait a minute. No. You and Lies/Sally are the reason why we came in.
Okay, it was Sally. Really, she was walked in and started screaming for Mother. She thought it was her house. But
And then you hit her.
yeah, I guess that wasn't my best moment.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it would snap her out of it.
Well, she's probably, who knows where she went. And in her condition, whose side are you on?
Okay, calm down. Luckily, I think we're alone in here. I mean, besides the creepy house itself. She'll be safe, I hope.
And Kelly's gonna yell, "Mother, are you actually in here? If so, show yourself." I don't think she's here.
Thank God for that.
Do we hear the thorns moving?
No.
Okay. Then I will continue to try and get around them.
Are there buds on our thorns like there were buds in the other room?
No, not here.
Look at my hand, Nayland. Is it doing anything?
What are you asking me? It's your hand. You would know.
Yeah, but I can't see it. Like,
Is there anything weird happening on her hand? Like a reaction to her blood or something?
I mean, it looks like it's been pierced by thorns, but at this moment, nothing much more.
remember that time you found the old lady inside of the lake? And then she attacked you. And then the thorns attacked me.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like they're doing anything like that now. They're just kind of here.
Okay. Well, in that case, we should get rid of them, right? I mean, I've got a weapon. She holds up her cane. We could attack them and knock them down.
Oh, but it looks like they're growing from the top of the steps.
Oh,
We should start there.
good. Yeah, excellent. Let's go all the way up. I'll race you.
So, okay. No.
Kelly's gonna start running.
Fuck. Nayland will run after her.
All right. With that, as you take off running, I would say Sally and Peridot and Ace from. See down the hallway of these vines that you've come across. They seem to hold up and pierce a series of bodies.
Mother's garden always looked beautiful. Don't
Do
you
we
guys
rec-
agree?
Do we recognize these bodies?
You look and you see Kelly and Nayland, and then Ace and Sally and Peridot. Recognize various others that you knew from the Blue Rose. And the one interesting thing about each one is that they're grasping what looks like a stuffed bear. And you see that their bodies are dripping what appears to be fresh blood. And Kelly running, you spring up, and the rest of you watch as through a trap door they come up. They're greeted with a similar sight, the pungent smell of blood overwhelming Kelly's senses, feeling the slipperiness of the now floor.
This is not the ceiling.
Oh, fuck.
I think before Kelly and Nayland come up, Peridot's first reaction would be like, "This is some deja vu." Ace, it's just like back in the crypt, and then Nayland and Kelly come up as like, Kelly, Nayland.
What are you? Is that the voice of Peridot?
Wait. Nayland grabs Kelly's arm because to Nayland, I mean, there's two Peridots in here. One of them is dead and one of them is not.
What is it?
I don't know if that's really her.
What? Are you?
There's bodies in here. Our bodies are in here.
So we are dead.
Can we hear this conversation?
I don't see why not.
Also, is all the bodies are holding stuffed bears? You said?
Yes.
Okay.
That
I'm noting this down. I feel like it's important.
Can I take a look at the bodies and see if they actually are us, or if they look like those lookalikes of us? Because we've seen the picture frame with the lookalikes and we ran into their ghosts.
Indeed. Yeah. Give me a knowledge roll, please.
I don't know why I try to do smart things. I got a 9. Oh,
A what?
a 9.
Okay. In that case, As you go to look, the vines move. And thorns dig in around the mouths of these bodies as they jiggle and throw, and their mouths are made to open with a horrifying chorus of screams and pain. As they yell, "We failed, we failed, we failed." And everyone will lose 2 hope.
Ooh. Just for the mental picture, do these look like peaches? Is that the bear that they're holding, or is this like a teddy bear unidentified?
They look like peaches.
Okay, great.
No, it's just some other random bear.
Could be.
My brain's telling me not to do this, but it's because the action they took is saying we failed. Ace is gonna angrily kick one of them.
Doing
Seems
an
like
attack?
the words, yeah, the words specifically would have
Wait,
set him off.
Okay.
I walk away.
I have no idea how to do a melee attack. I guess I don't technically have one.
Basically strength.
Okay. 19 with hope.
Okay. You solidly hit it.
Kelly hears something hit, proceeds to walk for the nearest door.
Kelly, wait.
I am not sticking around here.
I don't know what's happening. There's 2 of everybody here.
Well, there's only one of me. So you all figure that out.
All right. Well, you can go down the trapdoor you came up, or you don't know where the nearest door is, so what are you doing?
She's relying on that same instinct. She hasn't really been using her cane much inside of this house, either because she is really daredevil-y and thinks she's doing it on instinct, or she just has really amazing instinct here.
All right. That's fine. Go ahead and give me an instinct.
All right. $18 with fear.
Okay. In that case, you. A door nearby, you grab it, opens as you're able to begin to go through. As you find yourself pushing through here, the rest of you watch as Kelly, the body of Kelly, is thrown to the other Kelly through these vines as they move the arm to try to scrape Kelly's back. Oh, only for a 6.
Miss.
Right, what's it look like?
So I get thrown back, but not really knowing where I am or what's going on. I just kind of randomly roll on one side as the thing slips down to try and cut me.
Fantastic. And then as it does that, it roars in anger. Everyone loses another 2 hope.
Ooh.
Listen, plant. We're not here to mess with you. You need to back off. We are also of the vine. And I'm not in the mood for any of your silly games.
All right, go ahead and give me your presents.
Let's go. Let's go. Here it is. All right. It's gonna be 16 with fear.
All right, so that's a fail with fear. All right, all the heads now, the vines move as they laugh at Kelly's words. Everyone will lose another 2 hope.
If we are out of hope, does nothing happen?
Correct.
The joke's on them.
Malin unsheathes her blade, and she'd like to. Does she feel like if she cut away the vines, she could free the bodies, or are the vines like in them?
I mean, the vines are like in, but there'd still be room to cut out potentially. Because you could always cut where they're attached, right? So
She, in response to Kelly, she's like, "Speak for yourself," and she'll try and go to, maybe the one that looks like Lies / Sally, the body that's there, and try to cut it free.
you got it. Go ahead and make the attack.
A 20 with hope.
That hits.
And I have to roll damage. I forgot. 34.
Nice. Very cool. That is major.
Oh no. Okay, great. Yeah. I thought something happens when I dealt major, but it's not. It's severe.
All right. In that case, they're going to go ahead. I'm gonna with fear activate it. And so you stab as you kind of cut into Lies. You see new attachments begin to grow here, trying to like regrasp its body to use once more. And then the body of Lies, and then kind of now flies at you as it attempts to attack for 14 against your evasion.
Miss.
All right. Then Ace, Peridot's body is getting flung at you for a crit.
That definitely hit.
Yeah, that is going to be all right, math. 41 physical damage.
All right.
And then Nayland goes to scrape Peridot. Peridot for an 11.
That just hits me.
That is a 13 physical. And the spotlight the parties.
Peridot's going to turn to Ace, be like, and kind of like, reach out to him and be like, Ace, I have an idea, but I think we gotta hit it at this at the source. And like Peridot's thinking like, all of these like vines have like been kind of puppeteering these bodies, kind of thing. And so she's going to try to look for where all of them converge, and she wants to do like a tag team attack with Ace on them. And I'm going to basically eat up one of my prayer die to give me enough hope to do the tag team attack.
Ooh, nice. Okie dokie. So, in this case, I would say, because you're allowed to take as many actions as you want in a row, right? So I would say I need an action roll to find the source.
Okay.
And then you can do your tag team attack if you so desire. So
Can I spend my hope to help her find the source?
yes.
Tag team?
Essentially, yeah, you're not taking, you're doing the D6 for advantage, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Then so give me an instinct check.
Advantage. It's a 14, but with hope.
Okay. Unfortunately, that will fail. As it will swing towards you for a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Fine. Scrape against your body for 13 physical damage. So you still tag team, but it's less on that point because you're not sure where it's all coming from.
Okay.
You look and it's just wild and terrifying blood and bodies.
Spending the 3 hope. And Peridot's going to basically just do a magic attack.
You still tag teaming or no?
That is my attention.
Okay, cool.
All right. I got a 15 with hope.
I got an 18 with fear.
So 15 with hope or an 18 with fear?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then you both get a success with fear.
$21 magical damage.
And then Aces.
I am expending a stress to deal an additional D10 for 26 points of magical damage.
Nice. Between the two of you, that is severe. And you see the body scream in pain as do the vines. It seems to have done major damage to it as they now glow with the strange yellow pulse all around them.
Now are you convinced we're the real ones and those are not?
Yeah, okay, maybe. Is that the freaking hunger?
I don't know. I don't know what any of this stuff's been.
Well, Kelly will pick up her cane and swing at the whatever this is.
Oh, you're coming back into the room?
Oh, I thought I was in the room. I'm not in the room. I thought I got thrown back into the room. But if that's not the case, then I am going to be quiet.
Yeah, no, they threw you to the other. Like, you got into the other room. They just got you on the way out.
Oh, okay. I get it now. I thought you threw me back into the room.
No.
But we're good.
All right, Liza, I don't know if there's anything you want to do.
They did roll with beer technically, so it would be your move.
Oh, that's right. It is there move. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
And with that, let's do all the bodies here move around. So this is going to be Kelly and Ace's body attack Nayland. And then Nayland's attacks Lies. Lies attacks Peridot.
You will see Lias spends a favor without realizing that she's doing this, but instinctually a shadow kind of comes up. Matt, the attack for me, you have to roll a d12 instead of a d20 for the attack, and you mark a stress, and I get to clear a stress.
Nice. And Peridot attacks Ace. All right, let me get yours out of the way then. We'll do Lies. It's going to be 14.
That still hits.
All right. Bites out with 7 physical damage. And then to Ace is a 14.
That'll hit.
That is 16 physical.
I'm gonna try to parry it with my parrying dagger.
Nice.
I get to roll a d6, and if the die is the same as one of the dice from that you rolled to hurt, like one of the damage dice, it gets parried.
Nice.
3.
That is one of the damage dice I rolled.
So just that's discarded. So everything else, I guess, still comes at me.
So that's 13.
Cool. That did help.
Cool. Then Peridot, that is a 9. Activation, you're muted if you're responding.
I duck and it just narrowly misses my head.
Nice. That's a natural 1 for Nayland, and then a 7 for Nayland.
They both miss. Quah, quah.
All right, how do you get out of the way?
With her dagger, she blocks one as she jumps over another.
Nice. And I pass the spotlight to y'all.
Before the spotlight is passed, once Ace took damage, Liza's purple eye flares a little bit, and she goes, "No, you can't hurt my friends that came to save me from those 2 villains that are in the room. Well, 1 now." That is going to be... Oh, it's spell casting, so that's 4, 8, 9. Ooh, does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so nothing happens.
Okay.
That was just a spell reaction roll, so...
Oh, just a reaction. Okay,
Yeah.
very cool.
And then I am going to, as that happens, and Liz kind of has a little blurry moment and sees all these flowers, and her mind messes with her. She twitches and summons. Well, we're about to see what happens. Ooh, that would be nice. That would be a critical. So that I am going to summon a horror. I'm going to gain that hope and then spend it instantly. And then clear stress. So once I summon a horror, you guys are all going to see Liza's mind so out of whack right now. You see a shadow appear, and the shadow looks very familiar to, I guess, Nayland, because she's the only one in the room. But you see Lecrae come out of the shadow, in this horror, the kind of dark image of her, and she strikes out. So I do 3d10, 21 damage. Then the target must succeed on a reaction roll of 12 to steal themselves from the horror, or they take 1d4 stress.
Okay, so it does how much damage?
So it does 21 magical damage, and then I need a reaction roll.
Okay, that was with hope.
It was a critical. Oh, so I guess that would be 51 damage. Yeah,
Okay.
my bad.
Your beam goes and it bounces off harmlessly from this yellow light that has now encompassed it.
Cool. The prey fades away, but there's an essence of perfume left.
They are immune to the damage you tried to deal.
What was the damage?
Magic damage.
Got it.
On that note, I still made it a success. It was critical. Wise dispense of stress. Sorry, y'all. She's freaked out, doesn't know what's still going on, and she drops through the floor.
Not another one. It was losing teammates.
Then you'll have the spotlight.
Kelly will try to run in the opposite direction as she hears the battle going on. So she's going to try to get herself back up, but she's not returning. She's trying to get out of here.
Okay, describe what it looks like for you to run into a wall.
So she gets up and she, she's hearing on one side the battle, and so she closes her eyes and she is thinking back to being a child, and she sees herself in her old playroom, and as she looks across, she realizes that this is just as big as her playroom. So she begins running and running and running, and then pow, and she falls on her face.
Yes.
So she tries to crawl out.
All right. Trying to crawl. You kind of go to the walls. You don't feel any doors. I guess the team shows a spotlight.
Well, then my action, that was my movement. My
Sure.
action is to try to pound my way through the floor.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength.
All right. Bound to be weak flooring here. Need to roll this up. So what's that? Let's see. Added bonus. 20 with hope.
20 with hope. All right, so that would be a failure as you're banging against the floor here. And let's say, yeah, go ahead and give me a strength reaction.
Oh boy. Oh, that's just a strength roll. Okay. Oops. Not meant to do that. So 12 with nothing. 12 with nothing.
All right, so banging here on the floor, you feel splinters, but it's like thick as you feel the bones in your hand beginning to get sore. You feel like your skin's beginning to crack and bleed, as that would be 2 physical damage.
All right.
And then, yep, it's this turn. So, with that, Kelly Buddy will attack and Naylan. And that is a 7.
Miss.
All right. You can see that some of the wounds on the vines and such are beginning to heal. And they reattach to some of the bodies that you've detached. And then as I pass the body to the party, let's go ahead and take our break. And we are back. All right, with the spotlight at the party. What would you all like to do?
Is it too much of a repeat role for Nayland to be sort of thinking about what Peridot said and herself try to locate the source of these vines?
Well, that works out.
Okay. What should I roll?
Oh, sorry. Guess instinct here.
Okay. Would you allow me to spend a hope and use my experience? Say I can, and I will.
Sure.
Okay. Oh god. Okay, it was a critical success.
Woo!
But I saw the number and it scared me, which was an 8.
Like, oh no! Oh, good. It's 2 fours. Nice. All right. So, scanning the area here, you can see that there's in the ceiling there are broken boards where you can see all these vines seem to merge into one branch, like one main stub that is coming directly out of the ceiling.
Looking at it, thinking about finding the source, the stub is the source, or do I think it's upstairs?
So in this room, it depends on what you're trying to do. So, like, if you wanted to cut something that would disconnect all of these things from it, you could cut there. If you're
Got
trying to like kill a root, then that's up through the ceiling, maybe.
Got it. Yeah, I guess I will point at the ceiling and to Peridot and Ace, who are still here. I say, up there!
I do not remember who was the last person to have our tag team between 3 people object.
Who has the belt? I don't remember. Who has the belt in their inventory?
It is not I.
Because I think the last time we used it was when we were in the underground.
I have
But I
the
don't
belt in my
remember who had it.
inventory, but I'll be honest, I never removed it after I had it.
Okay.
I just dequipped it.
I think you're the last person to have it.
I think I was too. I don't think I gave it to anybody after that.
There you go.
Because I remember Lies giving it to Ace. I remember that.
Yes, I
Because
don't think
Lies
he gave
had
it back to it yet. Yeah, he never gave it back to me yet.
Okay. Do you have enough hope to use it?
I have 0 howling.
All right, I could give you the last of my Perdite, so we have enough hope, and we could all 3 of us try to tag team that spot.
Do it.
All right, I'm down.
All right, you gain 4 hope.
We'll spend all of it.
Okay, so you spend the hope, and now this is a tag team between Nayland, Peridot, and Ace. What do y'all want to do?
I'm gonna blast it.
I started blasting.
Because it is high, Nayland is going to unleash her own vines at it.
Nice.
Ace is just gonna also shoot at it with magic.
All
I
right.
got an 11 with hope. Pretty low.
I have a 34 with hope. I have a special feature that allows me to use a d20 when I'm tag teaming, and I got a 20 on my d20.
My
Nice.
God.
I got a 10 with hope.
So I think we'll take the 34.
The 34 with hope sounds good, I guess. That really cracks me up. Yeah, so all these attacks hits. Tell me what you're doing to try to cut it off from the top there.
Peridot's magical rings glow bright as she kind of like summons forth this needle point pinprick of golden light as she launches it straight towards the area that Nayland pointed out.
Ace is just gonna yell at explode as 4 little bursts are just gonna occur at the area.
Nice. Give me this in damage.
38, because I'm gonna mark a stress to double one of my dice, which is a 10.
I rolled 32 magical damage.
Nice.
And there's also magical damage.
That was Nayland's?
I didn't roll it yet. I was taking a picture of my 34 and I forgot that I had to roll damage.
Very fair.
Okay, 18 physical damage.
Okay. Very nice. You doubled its severe threshold, so it'll take 4 HP. As
Well, sorry, if I'm just dealing severe damage, they also mark a stress, if that matters.
Very cool. With that, you strike hard, and it seems severed here, and the vines, the bodies fall with sickening splots as you see the stump, what's left of it, retreat into the ceiling, and the hole in which it was made heals itself. Like the bricks, the mortar, and the wood move to cover. You hear the movement of vines in the ceiling, and then a silence.
Above table. What in the Jumanji was that? Back is Peridot. Peridot's gonna run and she's gonna go to one of the bodies. Probably, I think the one that she would instinctively go towards would be the lies one and like look over her, like, are they okay? Are they breathing? Are they dead?
Looking closely here, you look, and seems to be more scars on this one, but it is not moving. It seems to be dead.
Can Naylan, examining one of them, I say she'll go up to Kelly, the Kelly body, which she spent the most time with Kelly. Can I use my Know Thy Enemy ability, which allows me to observe a creature, make an instinct roll, and on a success, I can spend a hope and ask you for some information? But what I want to know is not part of these approved questions.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. Okay. Ooh, well, an 8 with hope.
Okay. So that probably doesn't pass, right? Does it give you difficulty to pass or no?
No, I imagine it would be whatever the difficulty that you have for them is.
Yeah, so it's not as you so you're trying to get information. So you're kind of searching for this information, and all I'll tell you is they just look older.
Got it.
Okay. Skelly.
What are these, like us from the future? What is this?
Ace almost seems out of it and is like he's currently like very angrily kicking the corpse that looks like him.
Ace, stop. Come on, we have to figure this out.
Fine. Where did they even go?
We gotta find Kelly and Lies before everything moves.
Kelly ran out there, but Lies, I don't know. She's downstairs. And this thing was growing out of the ceiling, so we could also go up there.
Peridot would divert to the one that looks like her, and I think she would be trying to investigate all the ways it's not her.
Okay.
So like she would be looking for like evidence is like this person she would know understand how like her physiology as like a doll would have changed into like the Clank version of this world, and how it would reflect to this person, and whether or not like are they similar in that respect, or like are they fleshy, are they completely human?
All right, give me a knowledge roll.
It's a critical success.
Ooh.
I rolled a 6 and I was like panicking too, but then it was like, wait, no, it's 3 and 3.
Okay, so looking carefully at this, seems to be made of the same, similar material as you are. can see the kind of reach below, and oddly, like the glamour is still like active, but still seems to be in the same way bewitched. If there's anything else you're trying to figure out.
I think I'm like thinking back to like Ace had gotten information on how this was way back information on how like higher fae were able to like imprint like lesser fae souls like herself like onto constructs to switch children, and how they were constructed and made. And Peridot had like been looking at some of it, like learning some of it, and like I think there would be certain magical things that would go into like the process of tying the soul to the construct, and I think Peridot would also be looking for that.
Okay. I think in that case, Molly, why don't you tell me what you find? What do you feel like's going on here?
I think that these aren't like that she would find that it was that like those like magical signature evidence isn't there, that this is like an almost near replica of her, but it's not her, like made the way she was made. That it's almost as if that somehow the connection that connects her to the Blue Rose has like on like the duality of it, the Yellow Hunger has been able to copy that, and that it's like it's sampled her kind of in that sense, and has grown this copy to torture us kind of way, because we're seeing ourselves and we're having to fight ourselves. And I think that's what she finds through it, that there's not that magical signature.
I like it. Yeah. So you're seeing this, that it's different, it's close, but only like a copy.
Ace, check his pockets. Maybe they're carrying something useful.
I'll search him.
All right. Then let's see here. I guess let's do finesse or instinct, either one.
That is 17 with fear.
Okay.
Drop straight coffee.
17 with fear. I think that I think as you're staring at this, then you're trying to go through the pockets, and as your hands are moving, the body and the clothes are quickly decaying. So you just have this vision of your own body suddenly becoming sallow and then to dirt. I would say mark of stress just for the sheer horror of watching that.
The last thing Malin wants to do here before she could move on is she just wants to see on Kelly's back, we have those like time travel chronomancy tattoo things. Is that present and does it look different?
Oh yeah. Well, I think as you're watching, all the bodies now are quickly dissolving. So, but I would say as you look, you can see the marks of the tattoo. It's just gone too quick for you to know if it was like that strange, ever-changing view of it, or if it was static.
Got it. God, that's horrible. Okay. All right. Which way do you guys think we should go? After Lies, after Kelly, Richard Stealing? Malin goes after Kelly.
I was muted.
So was I.
Peridot was basically had been saying, I kind of think we should go after Kelly because I
At
mean
least
I know
Kelly
she
knows
can
who we
kind
are.
of use her magic and stuff, but I think she is gonna get into more trouble. I mean, she did run into a wall and then punch through the floor.
I admit that wasn't her best look, but she seems extra capable in here. But you're right. Let's go.
She also won't freak out at you guys being super villains. What's up with that, by the way?
I may have hit Lies. I thought it would knock her out of it, and it definitely did not.
Well,
I
that's
could-
smart. I would have done that.
Peridot kind of gives you a look, Ace, and then kind of it's like, yeah, we might have done if talking to her didn't work, I might have tried it too. And then
Thanks,
she kind of
guys.
like, it's like, oh, but also, Neelan, I noticed my healing magic doesn't work on Lies anymore, and I don't know if it's because we're in here or not. Because obviously my magic is working. But I also, did you see how she kind of looks more like undead-esque?
Yeah, actually. God, I really hope that's the real her. Clearly, this place has copies. We won't know until we find her.
She seemed to know about specifics of her past. I'd assume it's her. We fought these corpses. They weren't exactly articulate.
That's true. And
I'm
Kelly would know the difference, for sure. What are you wondering, Peridot?
I'm wondering what they meant by we failed, though.
If they were constructs from the Yellow Rose, or the Yellow Hunger, it might have been just something to get under our skin.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like kind of shuts down when you mention that again.
We should keep moving. Come on. And she'll tug Ace along as well.
Matt, I'm under the impression I was in the other room the whole time, correct? Like just all like in a different room that was I kind of got thrown into. So I was
Well, you ran into it, but yeah.
right. So I've been in there the whole time, correct?
Yeah, beating on the floor.
Yeah. And I think would have stopped after a while. So what's interesting is I feel like I probably heard a good deal of that conversation. I'll let you decide if I did or not.
Yeah, you could have. So
Okay.
I don't know why I thought that Kelly went into that room and like it became like the whole like the rooms did a switcheroo thing and she was suddenly somewhere else but still in that room. I don't know why I thought that, but that's what I was going through my head.
I didn't rule it out. I considered it was possible.
Yeah, I think like if you headed that direction, you would come face to face with Kelly with her hands all bloodied by her side, and she looks pissed. And definitely hears you approaching. So
What happened?
no, my turn. Peridot. Peridot.
Yeah.
So, you think I just can't handle myself?
In this moment, not so much, Kelly.
Yeah, well. I am done. You guys talk about me like I'm not there. Just because I can't see doesn't mean I'm completely useless. And I've given everything to this stupid team. Right now feel like I mean, I might have lost some things, but to lose your respect, that wasn't cool. And as she grips her hands and the blood just kind of is like dripping down her hands. And I'm tired of pretending like this is normal. And you all fought these manifestations of yourselves, and what does it mean? Was it meant to test you? Because it didn't test me. I might as well have just been in a room with nothing. And I guess if this is what this is, if you all want to fight here, then fight here. But I'm going to find my way out. You all should probably go find Sally, because she probably needs your help. Clearly doesn't need me right now, and I don't know what I'm feeling right now, but you don't have to just come after me anything like that. You don't have to look after me. I'm not a child. I'm going to fix this. One way or another. But I can't stand to be around any of you right now. So I'm going to walk away and find my own way out because I can. Stupid Kelly doesn't always run into walls, you know. And I'll see you when you get out. Kelly just kind of walks past you.
I think after that speech, Peridot should lose all of her hope and gain a strength. I really do.
The anti-rally.
Can I do it? I really want to do it.
Yeah. I mean, works out.
Ace honestly looks a bit more detached from the situation, just kind of shrugs and then continues to go look for lies.
All right. In case lies, you had pushed yourself down. And
Yep.
because what's going on with lies? There's so much going on with Sally's brain.
At this moment, she is so lost. She doesn't know what to do. So you will see her laying out her Taroka deck. But in reality, we also watch her making this giant summoning circle. And she is going to, in her heart, try to summon Mother, because that's where she believes she is. What comes, Matt, is up to you. If that brings back the hunger, it brings back the hunger, because that's in the house right now, but Sally doesn't technically know what's here. She believes she's at Mother's house. So...
Okay. Now I would say let's go ahead and do a knowledge roll.
Okay. I'm spending my last favor here. Okay, so that's going to do that. Anything else? Okay, so here we go. Yeah. It's like the dice already know. So that's going to be an 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 4 is an 18 with beer.
So you go to reach out for Mother as you lay out your cards. The cards begin to spin as we see throughout the house at this point. In that upper attic hallway, Kelly, Nayland, Peridot, and Ace the walls around you turn to hundreds, thousands of Taraka cards. And the floor, the ceiling, you seem to be just this long rectangular tube now. No doors, just the cards as they flip and change. And you begin to see your faces in place of the fool, the hero, the knight, the king, the hanged man. And lies you begin to hear voices. Strange at first. There's distinctly Nalen's and Kelly's, as well as Peridot and Ace. Sally, you just hear them. Some of these villains that you were coming from. Mother's voice is absent. But you can see your cards. The text begins to turn to the rose. Various colors of roses begin to come up. And then all at once, the deck shuffles itself into one pile and then redistributes itself. They change their color now to yellow, moving themselves entirely face down. Except for one upturned card. Except they've arranged themselves into 5 sections, each one with one upturned card. Armada and Vaudain, Polaris, Hilltop, all the houses now. This yellow card drawing and text. Then 5 more turn over. The crown, the shadow, the needle, the positions of the monarch. And then the rest of the cards lie equally stacked beneath those, now split up thusly. And then as you look, you see a shadow of you, kind of monstrous looking, as well as one of each of these that you've seen. Kelly, Ace, Neil, and Peridot near their respective houses, their hands over the cards, as if waiting for you.
Do I feel like get the sense they're waiting for me to do what?
It's kind of up to you.
So it's gonna be very Do I feel the intentions of this good or bad?
There is a certain malevolence, but you also feel that your power is somewhat controlling it, if barely or
Okay.
incompletely.
I'm not here next week, so this is going to be kind of interesting because what I do. I think at this moment, Sally, seeing everything, hearing her friends' her voices, kind of clicks into her head. Feeling the hunger here, not seeing Mother in that moment. I think she reaches out for someone that we don't expect, but she sees them all holding these cards and she's hoping that she can draw one person into this world that I think maybe part of her subconscious feels that the group needs that we're lacking. And Matt, she's going to draw Carolus into this world. If she can. If it becomes a twisted Carolus, that's totally fine. Because I rolled with fear, but she does feel like, I think at this moment, Sally's so broken and she feels the bonds of the blue rose like fluttering, you know? So
Yeah. And they all five give a wicked smile as they begin to turn over cards to form a new pattern. As you see vines reach down deep, the ground shake, and now for all of you, the cards begin to turn. Back to hallways as the whole house shakes, and you see a hole open up, lies, and all of you hear the screams of a goblin. We will end there for tonight.